How we all doing, guys? I have a load of old TV shows that we used to do on Irish TV saved on my Skybox that I'm about to lose because I'm upgrading the Sky. So the only way I can keep them is to record them from the TV and put them straight up onto YouTube. The quality is crap. The sound is crap. The lighting is crap. I talk in the third person all the time. But I tell you what, if you just keep an eye on what I'm actually doing, they're still amazing recipes and you'll learn a lot on how to cook. So sit back, relax and enjoy, because they're going to be gone and gone forever, because unfortunately the channel went, well, basically tits up. So here we are, guys, couple of different recipes. Just give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe. Hey, I'm getting old. I could do with the help. Hope you enjoyed. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to steam a beautiful whole fillet of salmon. And I'm going to take you step by step right through the journey on exactly how we do this. So pay attention, guys. It is very, very easy. Remember, less is best. Understand cooking. I don't want you getting too powerful ingredients that are going to wipe out all the other ones, okay? So keep it nice and simple. So what we want is our roasting tray. Very simple like this, okay? So have that there in front of you, and we're going to prepare what's known as a trivet, but we're going to do it with something that we're going to eat. It's going to be part of the dish. So what we've got is a beautiful aubergine. Again, you know, lads, top and tail, okay? Now the key to this is, again, understanding. This is going to take about 25 minutes to cook. So the key to this is, I want to get veg that will be steamed and poached and cooked beautifully in that temperature. So rule out root vegetables, carrots, parsnips, turnip. It's not going to work. You need to understand that we want to keep it nice and soft. So let's cut our aubergine nice and simple, not too thick. Beautiful. How easy is this, guys? Let's get a courgette, very similar to our aubergine texture-wise. So let's just top and tail, and we're going to do it, it's slightly firmer in texture, so we're just going to do it just a little bit thinner. Take your time with it, practice your knife skills. That's what it's all about. We've got a beautiful courgette. I also have a lovely selection of just whatever mushrooms you can find. Oyster mushrooms, shiitake, forest mushrooms, button mushrooms. Try and get a bit of a selection though, okay? Just so kind of make it a little bit different. And a few spring onions as well, okay? So what we do is we take out our spring onions and just take off the hairy bits. There's a smart guy in the background saying, the baldy fella saying the hairy bits. It's okay, I'm used to it. Take it off and just pay attention. If you're buying these spring onions in the supermarkets and they're quite big sometimes, just check inside. Sometimes there's a lot of dirt in it. Just give them a quick rinse under the table. So we're just going to slice it at the angle again, guys, look. Keep the same team running all the way through the dish. How easy is this, guys? We've got 3 or 4 things and we've just assembled them together. Now we get our tray, and now you're going to understand what we're doing. So we're making a trivet, something for the salmon to lie on top. So pick up your courgette, and your aubergine, and your courgette. Absolutely beautiful. And then, guys, pick up your spring onions. Anybody finding this difficult yet? I don't think so. And then we throw in our selection of mushrooms. Now, give them a little stir like this. Mix them all up together. So we want to throw in a little bit of flavor. Simple. Remember, seasoning, seasoning, seasoning. That is the key. So we're going to go off with just a little bit of olive oil. Simple. And that's all going to mix in nicely with our veg. You're only talking, I know everybody needs to know exactly quantities. I'm trying to make you not think quantities, but we're talking about maybe half a tablespoon. And now we're going to season our veg. And this is such beautiful fresh veg that we don't really need to overkill it with anything, because remember, most fish is delicate. So we don't want to kill flavor down here that's going to ruin our fish. The star of the show is not me, it's the salmon, okay? So let's go in. Lovely bit of cracked pepper. And that's it. It's as easy as that, right? Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about salmon. It's a kind of an age-old argument right now at the moment. Sustainability of fish, wild salmon, fresh salmon, organic salmon, farm salmon. The reality of it is we don't have enough wild salmon, and it's very, well, it is quite expensive. But what we do have in Ireland, and we're absolutely blessed, is an absolute incredible organic salmon. And this is now out on, particularly that we're blessed down here in Kerry, down around Kilmacalogue, further down along the coast. We've got beautiful salmon farms where they're free. They've got plenty of space to swim around. They're as close as you're going to get to a wild salmon. So it is an absolute brilliant product. And I want you, support your local suppliers. Remember that. Get down to your local fishmonger and say, go into them and say, Treyvaud was going on about a full fillet of salmon. Pin-boned, skinned, scaled. What the hell's he on about? Well, let me show you, right? Scaled, we know obviously are the scales on the back here. Make sure your fishmonger takes them off, okay? Because otherwise you're going to have bits of scale in your dish. We do not want that. Pin bone, what are pin bones? Simple, pin bones are coming right down the middle of your salmon here. Your fishmonger will get his tweezers and pull them out. That's exactly what we want. And he'll have it all nice and trimmed exactly like that. And this is a great dish, guys. It is so easy, exactly like the theme of the show. But now I want to show you one last trick. Look at the salmon here, right? Up here, this end is his head. Okay? And down here is his tail. And look at the difference. It's a lot thinner down here than it is up here. So if I throw it in straight into the tray, the tail is going to be overcooked compared to the bottom, okay? So all you need to do is just fold it over a little bit down at the bottom. And now we've pretty much got the same thickness all the way. And we're just going to put that right onto our tray. I hope you're still with me, guys. There's no camera trickery here. There's no magic. Make sure you give your hands a good clean. And would you believe, we're actually not a million miles away from finishing this dish off. And I said before, the best compliment I can get is when I finish a dish, you're at home saying, I could do that. That wasn't that difficult. There's no machines. There was no robo-coops, vac packs, different kinds of stuff that I don't have. Simple. Use your noggin, guys. That's why we got it. Let's get this out of the way. And now let's take up this beautiful piece of salmon. Now look at that, guys, right? How easy is it? It's simple, full of flavor, and we're almost there. So slice up a little bit of lemon, lime, something like that. Something citrusy goes really well with our salmon. So slice it nice and fine. And don't worry, we're not going to be eating this, but as this is steaming in the oven, the lemon is kind of going, oh yeah, baby, this is good. I kind of like it here. And it's kind of releasing out its juices all over onto the salmon. And that's where we're getting the flavor. Never mind all other kinds of stuff. Simplicity is best, especially when the show is, I cannot believe it is that easy. Lemon, salt, good pinch of rock salt, crack of the black peppercorns. Oh, so easy. Now we want to create steam. Think. This is going into the oven and it's going to poach. So, Treyvaud, being Treyvaud, white wine. Don't use red wine. Red wine's going to color everything. It's not going to be nice. We want to keep that beautiful, vibrant color. How much are we putting in, Treyvaud? About a cupful. And that's enough. Remember, the juice from the lemon, the juice from the veg that's going to come out, everything is going to create this little bit of steam. And last but not least, a bit of butter. You can't beat a bit of butter. Butter, for all you people who don't understand what I'm saying about. Look at that, right on top, again, going to melt down, again, going to create our steam, and again, going to create the juice. And, incredibly, it's going to create our sauce as well. Just a little bit to go on top. It's as simple as that. We're going to wrap it up, we're going to cover it, we're going to put it into an oven, 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, take it out after 25 minutes. Ideally, what I want, still a little bit pink in the middle. That's perfect fish for me, like about 90% cooked. But we're going to put it all in 25 minutes, 30 minutes if you want it 100% cooked. Treyvaud the magician has just given away another trick. Wrap it in the oven and we'll have it ready in a second. Let's reveal, hopefully a bit of steam. Oh my God. Just give me a second. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. That is absolutely amazing. And what we have here is the perfect salmon, because if we look here, right, that's where the thicker part is. And that's a hot tray. That's where the thicker part is. And that's where it's a little bit thinner. So for me, I love it just that little bit under. Anyone else who wants it all the way cooked through, work your way up like that. But this is absolutely fantastic. So what are we going to do? Let's start plating it up, and see, hot tray, be careful. Treyvaud's fingers well used to it. So we're going to get ourselves a spoon and just get in under the veg there and a little bit of the juice and everything that we're looking for. Beautiful. And if you wanted to, guys, this is what I want you to do. Bring all this down to the table. Have all the family sitting around, right? Remember, we had the kids here helping us earlier on, so let them see what their hard work has after resulting in. Absolutely beautiful. We got our mushrooms, we got our courgettes, we got our onions. Oh my God, I have to admit now, I am in heaven, and I hope I'm making people realize just how easy it is to cook fish. Courgette, get a little bit of that juice on top. Now we want to maybe push away a little lemon here for another little bit of a garnish. Let's go straight down for the tail. My father loves the tail. Cut straight through. Oh yes, Treyvaud, absolutely yes. Let's go up here, cut another slice. And that, guys, is what they call the money shot. It's cooked to absolute perfection, and I love it. And absolutely teeming rain outside. And we just put this up. And do you know why this is such a perfect dish, guys? It's teeming rain outside. We've had this in the oven. The fire has been warming up nicely. And guys, we have just created an absolute masterpiece. Is it this easy to cook? Only when you watch what Treyvaud does and you do exactly as I say. I want you guys replicate that. Get the kids eating it. Get everybody in there. That is how you cook a beautiful, full fillet of salmon. Enjoy it and try it.